6 years ago, we started JZFishing out of a genuine love for the outdoors, but there was always a bigger goal in the back of our minds, and that was to one day have our own fishing boat. From the shore and pier trips to a little John boat to our kayaks, those days prepared us for where we're at now. 560 videos deep, and every single one of them has led to this one. So today, we're finally here, and I cannot wait to show you what we've been working toward. Alrighty, y'all. As you guys saw from the intro, it has been a long time coming what we're about to do today. It's been very difficult keeping this from you guys. It's been, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks in the making?
Getting close to a month, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll kind of walk you guys through the entire boat, probably once we get it out of Bass Pro Shops. We are headed there now to go take delivery. Because they're running like some sort of clearance sale, we're also getting a $1,000 Bass Pro Shops gift card, which we're gonna use to buy basically all the safety equipment that we would need, which we'll also show you guys. And then also some fun little extras like gaffs and fishing gear. I think what we have done over the past day or so is made a list of like pre-launch, post-launch, cleaning lists, like all these lists of things that are like good to keep the boat in perfect condition and keep you safe in the water. We'll link all those PDFs down below for you guys to access as well. But I gotta stop yapping, Zach. Is there anything you gotta say?
I'm just excited to see it all rigged up, guys. We've been modifying it for the past few weeks, and I think we finally got it perfect. So let's get into the shop and yeah.
Let's see it. We just pulled in and we see the boat. We're not gonna show you guys just yet, but she looks incredible. Let's get out, let's talk to everybody. Not sure how much of this we will record, but we'll try our best, and we'll definitely show you guys the boat when we get to the ramp. All right, guys, it is the next day. I think the last time you saw us yesterday was when we were signing the papers for the boat. It was a bit of a hectic day. It took us a lot longer to sign all the papers for the boat, take official delivery of the boat. So they walked us through everything, buying all the safety equipment that we needed. But she is here. We also took her out on her maiden voyage yesterday evening. We didn't even cast a single line. It was just breaking in the motor. We were just kind of ripping through, well, not ripping through the harbor, but ripping through the inlet. We got her today. We're taking her on her first fishing trip. But before we do that, as promised, I just kind of want to walk you guys through the setup. First of all, starting with the truck, this boat is being towed by my Toyota Tundra. This is the iForce Max hybrid version, so it does have a little bit more power. When I bought this truck, the idea was that we were gonna get it for towing a boat like this. I just didn't know that the boat was gonna come this soon. Now, let's get up on the boat. This boat is a Mako 214cc. We did buy this boat directly from Bass Pro Shops, which is quite funny, I think. It came with this easy loader trailer, which hooks up perfectly to my car. Came with these little awesome, I forget what these are called, but they help you a lot. Let's hop up into the boat. Oh, actually, no, let's not hop up in the boat. Let's talk about the beast back here. This right here is our motor. This is an outboard Mercury 200 horsepower V6 4-stroke. It's brand new. We have a little transom saver on here. So far, so good. I mean, we've literally only taken it out once, but we plan on flushing it after every trip, so it should hopefully stay in great condition forever. It looks really cool, and it sounds great. It's pretty quiet, which is awesome. And in the few moments that we got to go full throttle yesterday, she moves this boat pretty fast. I think Zach behind the camera can definitely attest to that. With that being said, let's hop up in the boat. There's multiple ways to do it. We can either jump up through the trailer or take advantage of the handy dandy swim ladder, which was what we're gonna do this time. All right, y'all, we are at the bow of the boat now. So we have a little bit, it's pretty basic. Got a oh my God, what is it? Navigation light up front, little anchor or wind shear, or not, what is it called? Tie down? I think tie down, not 100% sure.
tell we're experts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can tell we're really experts. We're trying to get the terminology for everything. Now up here is an option that we added to this boat. This is the Lowrance Recon 72 inch. I believe it's 112 pounds of thrust, if I'm not wrong. It's completely controlled by a remote controller. It's manually deployed. We haven't really gotten a great opportunity to use it yet, but the thought process was we didn't really have the ability to put in a kicker outboard motor, and we wanted to have something that we could use to troll for halibut. And so this is why we went with this. It also has spot lock, obviously, so we can do a bunch of cool things with that. This I think will be really helpful as we get more into actually fishing on this boat. Moving back a little bit, what's nice about this boat, in my opinion, is that it can also be used as a lounger. So if we're not fishing for whatever reason, which is probably rarely going to be happening, but it has these two forward-facing seats with this dandy little, I don't know, seat that kind of moves here and there. Under this seat is a insulated fish box that has drainage. There's also one on this side. In this hatch, we have all of our safety equipment, so life jackets, marine fire extinguisher, flare gun, all the essentials that you must have. And then there's also these cool stainless rail over here, which we'll probably put on some rod holders eventually. In here, we actually currently have ice because we're gonna take it out fishing right now. And then here is the cooler. This is where we put all of our fishing stuff as of right now. We got camera stuff in here too, so super cool. That came with the boat. In fact, actually, guys, we have ice that was in here from yesterday's trip. So let's see if we can see if that ice is still good. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. So it's good to see that. And then as we move down the starboard side gunnel, we have a freshwater washdown, which is pretty handy dandy. It's off as of right now, so it doesn't really work. It's got a 6-gallon tank for that. It also has a raw water washdown. We have not necessarily figured that out yet, but we're working on that. And then along these gunnels here is something that we added. This boat ironically only came with 2 rod holders installed from the factory, which we kind of thought was dumb. So what we did was we went in alternating with regular rod holder, burn-and-win mount, regular rod holder, burn-and-win mount. Now, the burn-and-win mounts were recommended to us by Crispy Fish. If you guys live in the Bay Area, you know him, you've probably watched him. They're super cool because you can attach a bunch of different things in here, including a really cool clamshell rod holder, which will probably break out at some point in today's video. So I'll show that to you guys when we do that. So that's the setup here on the gunnels. Underneath the gunnels, we have an additional rod storage. You got 3 areas for 3 rods right there. Now, it's obviously the same thing on the other side, so I'm not gonna walk you through that. Moving here to the business end of this boat, this is the cockpit. We have a stainless steel steering wheel, which does adjust up and down as so. Kill switch, engine startup, some gauge clusters that'll give you some information. This boat came pre-rigged with a Lowrance Elite 9. It also has a Lowrance radar up on top of the T-top, which you can't see. We've got an electronics box, which is where we have our owner's manual, our air horn for safety purposes, and a Garmin VHF radio, which comes with a little receiver here. So you can't really see it right now, but it's because it's deployed. But it also comes with, we also have a 8-foot Shakespeare radio antenna, which should give us about 18 miles of range, hopefully on a flat curved day. We got throttle control here. We've got trim tabs. Now this was just something we added just for a phone. This boat comes with a Fusion stereo system, which actually bumps. It has 4 speakers, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. And I can confirm from yesterday, this boat plays music pretty loud. Got all sorts of switches here. Got horn, bilge. Got 2 bait wells on this boat, which I'm going to show you next. 2 cup holders and a USB port right here. Now, moving to the leaning post. This boat does not come with a seat. It comes with a leaning post. There are differences. Here is the main bait well. Unfortunately, we're struggling right now to get this thing to work properly. I think we're either missing something on our end or we're missing a piece, but we got to figure this out at some point because our issue is that we can't seem to have it circulating water consistently without just overflowing. So we'll figure that out. If any of you guys have owned this boat and have had that issue and you've figured out a solution, let us know. This is the leaning post right here. It actually slides fully out. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah, exactly. You get 2 rod holders, but if you want to keep it in, you also still have 2 rod holders right here and a handy dandy grab rail. On the T-top, there are 4 rod holders, which are pretty cool, super useful. And then here at the back of the boat, to finish up the walkthrough, underneath this seat is a live well. This seat does have a cushion. We just don't have it on right now because we want easy access to the live well, especially considering this is the only live well right now that we have that is fully functioning as it's supposed to. On the back here, more seating, obviously. Like I said, this can also be used as a seat, so you're all good. And then we came up on the swim ladder, which I showed you guys earlier. So that is the boat. She's pretty cool. She's definitely gonna be amazing for the bay this year. Currently, we are in Orange County through May 10th. May 10th is when I'm gonna try and bring this boat back to the San Francisco Bay Area. We're gonna trailer it, the 7-hour drive. But in the meantime, we are going to learn the ins and outs of this boat, really try and get comfortable with using it on the water. That way, when we get to the Bay Area, we don't have to waste any time. We can get straight to fishing and get to killing some fish. So with that being said, it's time to go take this boat, fill her up with some gas, which is the not so fun part of this whole process, and get on the water.
All right, guys, we officially got the boat out on the water for the first fishing trip ever in her. The plan today is we're gonna get out of Newport Harbor, which is where we launched out of, and try and hit the open ocean. And honestly, we're just gonna look for a spot that looks fishy with a sandy bottom, because the goal today is to pick up some bait. So I guess we'll look for bait first and go for halibut. Or we do have some rigs that we could just drift. It's like a hoochie rig. I don't know if you guys know what that is. We'll show you later, like a bounce ball hoochie rig, if we can't find baits. But yeah, we're looking for sandy bottoms eventually that looks fishy, where we catch some halibut. So get some blood on the boat for the first time ever, guys. We are so pumped. It went a lot smoother today getting the boat on the water and everything than it was yesterday. And we're just excited to be out here, man. And hopefully we get to catch some fish, yeah? See you guys when we get further out there.
All right, y'all, a bit of an update. We are out 1,000,000 miles in the Great Blue Ocean. No, I'm just kidding. We're probably, I don't know, couple hundred yards, not a couple hundred yards. We're probably quarter mile offshore. We're just basically slow trolling the beach. We're bounce ball fishing for halibut. The original plan was to try and find live baits, but can't really find anything. Not much bird action. Part of the issue too is we have absolutely no idea really what we're doing in terms of location. We're kind of in fluctuating between 40 to 60 feet of depth right now. I don't think have heavy enough weights right now. Right now we're using a 12 and a 6, so 18 ounces in total, which I don't think is enough. I think we're gonna need to use a little bit more. But yeah, we're trolling. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, no bites yet, but we'll keep you guys updated. All right, y'all, it's been about an hour since the last update. Some things have changed. First of all, we're back in the marina. Part of the issue that I think we're having, this is gonna be a lot, so just here, bear with me for a second. When we were out in the ocean, we were, in relatively deep water, anywhere from 30 to 60 feet. And we, at one point, were using 22 ounces and still not hitting the bottom. And I think part of the reason for that is we were going too fast. With the outboard motor that we have, when we are in idle, the slowest that we can possibly go when we're going against the current is around 1.5 to 2 miles an hour. The issue with that is that our line was kind of dragging out to the behind the boat, and so we weren't able to maintain constant contact with the bottom, which is what you want, obviously, for halibut fishing. Now, if you notice, we do have this trolling motor up at the bow. Now, in a perfect world, we could have just deployed the trolling motor out in the ocean and used that. And because the boat was going up and down in the bow, the trolling motor head was actually coming out of the water. Now, it's a super easy fix. We just need to actually lower the trolling motor a little bit when we get back on land. We do need a hex wrench for that, and we don't have that size on the boat right now. So what we've decided to do is come into the harbor where it's a little bit calmer, where we can actually get the trolling motor into the water and get to the speed that we want to, which is around 0.3 to 0.8 miles an hour, depending on what the spin looks like. So as we were drifting, we started getting some marks on our sonar. So we decided to drop some sabiki rigs down. Luckily, we caught some smelt, which are like the perfect bait for halibut. So the plan right now is we're just gonna get some sabiki fish, we're gonna get some smelt, load up the live well. We're gonna hopefully load up the live well, and then potentially this afternoon / midday, drift these smelt for some halibut within the harbor. I know that was a lot, I hope that makes sense. We've got the sabiki rigs in right now, let's hopefully get some fish. All right, y'all, I think we got something on here. This is on the live smelt. Oh yeah, it's a very baby sand bass. Let's bring this guy in real quick here. Definitely swallowed the smelt whole. All right, y'all, he's a little bit bloody, but we'll let him go. Hopefully you can see him okay. All right, y'all, pretty cool to get the first fish on the new boat. We're just slow trolling. I mean, I don't even know if you want to call us trolling. We're going like 0.3 miles an hour with the trolling motor. We only have 2 jack smelt, so, well, we did only have 2 jack smelt. Now we only have 1 more. Zach's actually just got bit, so probably will check it here in a second, but see if we might be down to no jack smelt.
All right, guys, we are headed in for the day. I know there wasn't a lot of fish action, but we had a blast. It's gonna be a blast on this boat for the next foreseeable future until we fully break it in and get bored of it, but that's not gonna be for years, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got that 1 fish from Joe. We're gonna be trying to post on more of a regular weekly schedule like we normally do on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, and hopefully some more fish. We're gonna do some more research on where exactly to take out this boat, what to fish for, how to fish for it, and we're gonna be back to catching lots of fish and lots of big fish for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any advice for us for the boat, advice for fishing on the boat, any questions about the boat you want us to answer, please comment that down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.